most recently, since last week, the only woman to have ever made top 8 of the Super Major.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's what's up.
And Professor Pro, one of the only people in that video of Snake where he does like the celebration dance. You know the one? It's in a bunch of disrespect videos.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So they both have.
They've got things going on. They've got things going on.
No, of course, Professor Pro, UK legend.
Right.
For a long time, one of the best in UK now, having some competition with Frenzy.
Yes.
But
so I caught Professor Pro in the hallway earlier, and I asked him a little bit about this.
With a net?
Well, no. I mean, I just asked nicely.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's more of a conversation. But I asked about how he felt about the matchup. He said that Magi plays way more aggressive than Frenzy does, and I already thought Frenzy was pretty aggressive. So he seems to think that Magi is maybe the most aggressive.
I definitely think so.
Yeah.
She's incredible to watch.
Insane. Yeah.
Absolute forces a lot of interactions, and then her combo game is very creative. I feel.
Hit forward tilt and look down air. Where we go from here? Waiting. Whew. Keeping Professor Pro in this corner.
Okay, she does not get the hard pair, but I think she's gonna close it out anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to catch Professor Pro, you might want to put like a cup of tea underneath a box.
Oh,
up
right.
by a stick.
Instead of the carrot.
Right.
The tea, because yeah.
And then you hide behind the hotel bush, you yank the stick open with a string, and then you got him, and then you can ask him about the matchup.
Yeah. Well, I just walked up to him, but if we ever need to get him again, he seemed nice enough to talk to me.
Yeah,
so.
just how Magi is walking up to Professor Pro right now. She's doing a lot of that approach was, I guess, a little bit telegraphed for Professor Pro, but I think what's really Magi has really nice laser approach mix-ups.
Right.
The timing of just sometimes she'll just run up, like she just ran up and shine shield.
So many shines.
That time she ran up laser.
Down tilt, nair.
Oh, down air. Oh my gosh.
Was going for it. Oh my god.
She turned around and kept him up with the second hit of up air, and then hit him with a reverse down air.
Yep. And was prepared for the next one. She said, "I got more down airs if you want." Professor Pro didn't. Professor Pro did not want
Professor
it.
Pro declined.
Yeah.
Not like Professor Pro denied her, but
declined the invitation.
He did lose.
Yeah.
Magi is up game 1 in a pretty convincing fashion. I think Professor Pro is looking to slow down a little bit, but it's so difficult with Magi's. Falco really can be dictating the pace of the game.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Those shine pressure. One of them just toss out 3. One of them's gonna hit. You know, one of them's gotta hit,
it's
right?
Numbers game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm always saying about Melee.
Yeah.
That's why I surely enter the highest volume of bracket.
Yeah, it's gonna happen one of these days. I'm sure it'll happen for you one of these days.
Yeah. You mean it?
You just gotta get the right bracket.
Right.
No one else has to show up.
But yeah, so in addition to the reason why it is so hard to slow it down versus Magi, I think, is because the way that she forces the issue, oh my gosh, it is so creative every time. Sometimes she'll laser forward, dash away, and turn back and laser again. Part of her shield pressure is sometimes leading in with a laser. She'll laser your shield and then shine it a bunch of times. But Professor Pro with a double shine stacking the knockback, but he can't. He misses the refresh.
Yeah. Still going. Oh my god.
Was that a triple shine? She's cracked. She's cracked. She's an LCQ.
Ready.
She fought through the qualifier to get to this point, and she's making quick work of Professor Pro.
Yeah, easy.
Nice shine of the shield from Professor Pro, relieving some of this pressure. And I think those out-of-shield options are really necessary for if he's going to just get her off of them.
Yeah, try to relieve some of this pressure. Anything to get out of that triple shine situation, shine grab, any of that.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
I think he tried it there. It wasn't quite the timing.
I mean, if you're run up triple shining, I just feel like
She feels it. She's feeling it now.
You think you're a god.
Yeah. And
it's working out for her.
Yeah, we can't really tell her no right now, you know? I can't disagree.
She shall not be denied.
Just goes for that really high down air.
Wow, yeah, actually but I guess saying Professor Pro, you don't got it, you don't have invincibility, and if you do, you're not punishing me. Finishing out that game, 2.5 minutes, she's up 2-0.
Yeah, this has been quick.
Real quick.
Yeah, Magi's going to put us right back on schedule with this one. Shout out to Magi. She's just a fan of the production team.
That's so funny. That's so funny. To the folks at home, we are behind schedule. Thank you, Magi. Yeah, no, Magi. Oh man, if I'm Professor Pro,
What do you do?
going to Yoshi's. That's interesting. That is very interesting. In many situations, I think a lot of players, myself included, are like, I need to super slow it down and start understanding what is happening on my shield. But I think for Professor Pro, he's going to opt for, no, I actually just need to hit my out of shield options better. You know?
A little bit late on that down smash. Let's see. Yeah, he's hitting. Okay, all right. He's had a few opportunities this game so far.
I also think that Professor Pro might just not be executing to his expectations.
Usual standard.
Right, because Professor Pro actually has some of the best out of shield game in the world.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You usually can't touch it. You just let him stay in there.
Yeah, as far like when I think of, and I'm not always thinking about this, but sometimes when I'm thinking about Wave Shine out of shield, I'm thinking who are the people who can hit it consistently in the world? Professor Pro comes to mind.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, uncharacteristic so far this set.
Yeah, and I think like it just happens sometimes. Like, I mean, those are frame perfect inputs that you have to be inputting versus Magi under intense pressure.
Oh yeah.
So I think like if Professor Pro can tighten up his execution there, then it'll, like you were saying, relieve pressure. I don't think Magi's going to give him the chance though.
Yeah. And even if he starts to pick it up now, he's got a long way to go to even win this game and then close out the set.
Yeah, I think the counter picks aren't too bad in the matchup. Like, it can happen more so than in other matchups.
Magi.
Oh, spot dodge?
The one opportunity Professor Pro had to get out of there.
I had not seen her spot dodge at all. That's literally just like, wait, I can get grabbed.
She just knew. She just knew.
Absolutely.
But good on Professor Pro, not falling to that pressure without taking that stock, but...
Oh my gosh, it is a clinic. It was looking really close, but Magi so quickly converts, and her punishes are so devastating.
Oh my god.
Oh!
He just Firefoxing to get out of there.
She is feeling herself. She didn't even try to back air. She was just like, I want to hit you.
Off the
I'm
top.
going to up air. And it is a quick 3-0. Magi, the last chance qualifier, running all through her round robin sets. And at this point, she's speed running.
Yeah, that was insane. That was so fast.
It was very, very fast. Wow.
All right, we're back.
Wow.
We're already back to the
Wow,
casters.
wow.
Yeah. You guys wanted to watch a long melee set, but now we're back to us. You're just looking at our mugs.
To extend it a little bit, I think we got a fresh cut moment to review some of Magi's insane
that
combo
Nair
game.
opening up, yeah.
Look at that. Like, turn around, second hit up air, and the reverse down air.
Yeah. So again, that brought to you by Fresh Cut, your source for all the highlights here this weekend at the Smash World Tour. Thank you for Fresh Cut for providing all of this great coverage.
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 Like options.
Like options.
I love relating things to Melee. Speaking of Melee, we've got